Hello everyone, Chris McPherson coming to you from my beautiful home in the mountains of Colorado. This is that second video that I told you that I was going to put out that is going to go over exactly what it is to be a business associate with Dubli, what it means to own your own Dubli portal. Now a little housekeeping, I had to actually laugh at myself because hopefully you have watched the first video I did where I actually gave you a tour of Dubli.com, the site that all customers would utilize to save money on their shopping and for their entertainment and email and cloud storage and all that. Well, I had to laugh at myself because I was trying to do it within a certain time period, right around 30 minutes, which I accomplished, but unfortunately I realized I missed a lot of key features that I didn't show everyone. And so I'm going to kind of incorporate a little bit of that into this presentation that's going to show you what it means to be a business associate and to own your own business in Dubli. Now also on this one, this may be a little bit longer video, and I'm going to take my time with this because this is extremely important. The value of being a business associate is absolutely unbelievable. In all the years that I've been online looking for the perfect opportunity, perfect company to build with, this is the closest it's ever come to being perfect, being exactly what I was looking for. There is so much online these days with money-making opportunities, and unfortunately most of them are get in for a couple years, get what you can, they go away, find another one, couple years, they go away. That wasn't what I was looking for. I was always looking for the residual income, something that's going to be long-term, and Dubli is that solution. So again, it may be a little bit longer video. I just kind of want to do this video as if you were sitting across the desk from me and we were having a one-on-one. It's going to be totally casual here. Hope you're not expecting a ton of hype. This is just going to be me showing you exactly what it means to be a Dubli business associate. Now, as you can see, this is a Dubli Network, one of the fastest growing companies in business today. Well, I've got that there because that is going to be the headlines here very soon. With what Dubli is putting forth and the site that they've created, the environment and the customer engagement environment that they've created and the value to the customer is going to become known in a hurry. So these are the headlines that we're going to be seeing. One of the fastest growing companies in business today. And I'm not just talking about an online or mobile shopping platform, anything like that. I'm talking business, where we're talking Coca-Colas, where we're talking Apples, where we're talking Googles and Yahoos. I truly believe Dubli is going to be the next game changer, or one of the next game changers of our lives, of our futures. And I'm extremely excited about this. And as we go through, I think you'll see how exciting it can be and the value it offers to you to become a Dubli business associate. And the first thing we've always got to do when you're looking at a company is who is behind the company itself. Who's at the helm of the ship? Who's calling the shots? What are they doing? Well, this is the board of directors for Dubli. Now, obviously, if you want to read everything about them and the CTOs and the CFOs and other managers, you can go down to www.dubli-inc.com and you can read up about all these gentlemen. Now, that site is actually the investor site. That's where the investors go to get information, to read all the SEC filings, everything like that, because we are a publicly traded company over the counter. And so the investors have an area where they can go. They can read the latest news and all that. So I want you to do your due diligence if you feel that you need to do that. And that is a place to go. And you can learn about all of these incredible world-class achievers. Now, Niels Tusen, he's a gentleman. He's actually from Denmark. He is the chairman of the board. And he is kind of known or has the reputation of being the Warren Buffett of Europe. The gentleman, his financial acumen, his ability to create wealth, to follow trends is unprecedented. If you can read there, he actually took a company that was around 150 million in total assets, and in 4 years turned it into $30 billion. I think it may have been 500 million. I apologize, but now Blas Maros, he rode the Microsoft wave from the very beginning. When he retired from Microsoft, he was in one of the top 10 in Microsoft. He left Microsoft as a billionaire. He was instrumental in exploding Microsoft into Latin America and some of the Asian markets. Now, Lester Rosenkrantz, he is a veteran of Wall Street. He's the president of Cameron & Associates, which is a leading New York-based independent investor relations firm. He knows exactly what it takes to move companies into Wall Street, how to get investors in. Very extremely wealthy individual. Now, Michael Hansen, he is the founder of Dubli. He started this clear back in 2003. Now, that was 10 years ago. He's been formulating this business for years and years and years. This isn't something that people just decided, hey, this would be cool, let's throw it up. This has been in the works for years. And as you can see, he's surrounded himself with some incredible individuals. Now, why would some billionaires and world-class achievers be part of Dubli? They're definitely not here for the money. They can't spend what they already have. They're here because they know Dubli is going to be a game changer, and they want their name tied to it. Just like any board of director who's going to be part of Microsoft or Coca-Cola or Pepsi, all the big brand names, Apple, you name it, they like to put their name on it because they're part of a game changer. They're part of a brand that everyone knows about. These gentlemen see the value of Dubli, they know where Dubli's headed, and they want to ride the wave and be part of it. Now, another exciting thing with Dubli, like I mentioned that we're currently traded over the counter. Well, Dubli is in the process of filing all the paperwork and being listed on the NASDAQ. I don't know exactly when that's going to happen. That should actually say listed on the NASDAQ fourth quarter of 2013. That's when I'm kind of assuming with the process of where we're headed and the paperwork that they need to submit and the things they're doing, that we'd probably be listed on NASDAQ. It could even happen much earlier than that. I couldn't give you a definitive answer, but that is the plan, and that's where Dubli is headed. Now, you know, I kind of wanted to throw this graph that I found up here, and there's a lot of words here and all that, but it's kind of when something new and something game-changing comes about. There's going to be certain individuals that have the opportunity to ride a wave that's going to change their lives. And right now, we're basically, if you look down there, you see the early adopters in red. That's basically where we're sitting right now. All of you that are watching this presentation, listen to me speak, you're in the early adopter stage right now. So if you chose to take part in Dubli, you're an early adopter. You're here before that major growth curve. Before we get out and take up all the market share, you're positioned perfectly to take Dubli and your personal life to a new level. I just kind of wanted to show that because any company operates basically on the same kind of curve. Now, I kind of wanted to go into what is the state of the internet today. And I don't know if you've ever heard this term, but they call it the freemium business model. That's where all these big players allow you to go on and use their site or their tools for free. That's a way that they can get the masses to join. They offer tools and services for free. But then they've got to do something. They've got to figure out how are they going to monetize these users. They can't just allow free tools and make no money. Doesn't make sense, does it? So if we look at the internet today, you've got the YouTubes, you got Yahoo, you got Google, Pandora, Facebook, the Spotifys, the list goes on and on. Let's look at YouTube, for example. YouTube is a free service. You can go download your videos on it, use all that bandwidth, and never pay a dime. You can download unlimited videos, and you'll never pay a dime. Well, how does YouTube make money? Well, they make money by advertising to all the people that are watching YouTube. They're using your content to put ads on to make money for them. It's brilliant. Think about Google. Google allows you to have free Gmail accounts, Google Plus, all of these things you get to use for free. Search everything. But since they have such a huge amount of individuals using their products, they can target market for all these companies and target market you for your interests. They're watching what you're doing. They know exactly what you're interested in. They know exactly what you're typing in your emails. They know exactly everywhere you go on the internet. And because they get to learn exactly who you are, they can tell so-and-so company they will absolutely be interested in your product. Here, throw an ad in front of them. Google makes their money every time we click any ads. That company then pays Google. That's how it works. It's a freemium business model, and we're paying. We are the product. You know, every time you use Gmail, Google's making money. Every time you use YouTube, Google's making money. Homepage, Google's making money. It's the same with Yahoo, Pandora, Facebook, all of them. They're all making money from us because of who we are, our content, our likes, our interests. They know everything about us. And they can target market ads at us and make billions of dollars. Bottom line, these companies are using us to make them money. Now, it's kind of funny because there's kind of a backlash right now because people are actually starting to figure this out. Now, admittedly, this site, Scroogle.com, was created by Microsoft so they could sucker punch Google. And basically they go through and they talk about how exactly they're targeting your emails and everything you do so they can target ads at you. So if you ever get a chance, go to Scroogle.com. It's pretty interesting. And they even have some videos on there with the CEO, Eric Schmidt from Google, and some of the things he says is quite interesting and it might surprise you. So, you know, what is the real price of free? Well, you get inundated with ads and people trying to sell you things. So this was interesting. We found this on the Dig site clear back in August 2010. So, you know, this freemium business model and exactly what people were figuring it out even back in 2010. And it's if you're not paying for it, you're not the customer. You're the product being sold. So think about that. I mean, it's a very interesting concept, but it's so true. How about Instagram? You know, it wasn't too long ago. It was in December, and Instagram kind of changed their policies, and they said, you know what? Anything that you're going to load up to Instagram, we have the right to sell it to advertisers. So they were actually going to sell your pictures, your family videos, whatever you may have had on Instagram. They were going to sell it to companies so they could use it for their advertising material. Well, there was a huge backlash on this, and they had to backpedal because that probably would have been the demise of Instagram. Now, Dubli has a better idea. Every time we use the Dubli email, that's going to make money for us. Every time we use the shopping mall, it's making money for us. When we use the travel portal, it makes money for us. Every time we're using the Dubli Entertainment, it's money back for us. Everything that we do on Dubli is going to be for our benefit. And that's from the customer side. So we are the customer again at Dubli. We're not the product being sold. So who doesn't want to be part of a consumer movement that gives us free online tools that makes our lives easier, better, more fun, and be part of a consumer movement that changes the paradigm so that we benefit from the value of our information rather than giving it away so that other companies can get rich. Where Dubli consumers use the Dubli portal for all of our online tools, whatever we want to use for our shopping, everything like that, all that information, Dubli takes it and leverages it to make us a better deal. So for example, they see what we're shopping for. They see what kind of music we like. Well, what they do is they can now go out to a company and say, we do have a demographic of people that like your product. What can you offer them that will benefit them and give them extreme value? And that's where we're able to produce some unbelievable cashback percentages when you use certain merchants. And it's just going to grow from here. The better idea whose time has come. Now, we basically launched Dubli 2.0, the platform that exists today, moving in this new vision, this new platform that is all about customers and all about just giving customers extreme value without digging into their privacies, without inundating them with ads. And with this, very shortly, we're going to get much more cash back on all the mall purchases, even more than what exists today on the site. There's going to be hundreds of weekly deals versus just the one that they have now. There's going to be all kinds of daily deals. We're going to have the mobile app, and this mobile app is going to do things that it's going to blow people's mind. They're going to bring technology and innovation to the marketplace, and it's going to be disruptive. There's absolutely no way people will be able to avoid not having that app. Believe me, it's amazing. You've got all your personalized news feeds, the social media hub, the cloud storage, all this is coming along. Now in my last video, if you watched it, I walked you through the shopping mall on the Dubli.com site. And obviously you can get up to 70% cash back on certain merchants. You know, it all varies merchant to merchant how much cash back they'll offer us, but it's all cash back shopping. There's over 55 million brand name items in the mall. And here's some exciting news that I just heard. Amazon, very shortly, is going to be one of our merchants. Can you imagine going in, shopping through Dubli, going to Amazon, getting all the incredible deals that Amazon has, and receiving cash back for doing that? That's unheard of. That is going to be absolutely amazing. And you can set price alerts, wish lists, all kinds of things that I forgot to show you on the last video. But again, we have over 1,700 merchants and it is growing daily. I just got an email as a customer that said, hey, check out all the new merchants we've just added to the mall. And this was after the 1,700, and there had to be at least 120 new merchants that they just added to the mall. They're continually adding merchants. And as the name of Dubli gets out, believe me, every single merchant will want to be part of the Dubli platform. Now I kind of want to, in a sense, show you what the customer is going to go through. I know I kind of walked you through this in the last presentation, that last video about Dubli.com. But imagine for a minute, you got all these stores here. You could actually physically go to most of the retailers, go in, purchase something, and leave completely happy. That's how most people are operating today. They're more than happy to go to the Best Buy, the Home Depot, or Walmart's, or Target's, or wherever, buy their products, walk out, they're completely content. But what if you could actually go and sign in to a site, obviously Dubli, and because you did so, you just signed in, but then you walked across the street again, you went and purchased all these same products, but this time you get cash back in your pocket. You basically are getting paid to shop. And you're getting paid up to 70% monthly cash back, depending on the merchant. You also have the ability as a customer to subscribe to packages. You can get a premium package, you can get a VIP package. Well, on all the cash back that already exists, you can increase your cash back. So for example, if you're a premium, you can get an extra 5% cash back on every transaction you make within the Dubli Mall or anywhere on the Dubli site where you can make a transaction, 5% at the end of the year on every single purchase you made. With the VIP, 7% at the end of the year. That adds up. That is unbelievable. And remember, I'm talking about the customer right now. Not only that, but you also as a customer get your free MasterCard debit card if you're a premium VIP member. You can actually get it as a free member. You just have to pay a nominal fee for the shipping and the plastic, whatever it is that MasterCard's going to charge you. And what's also exciting about that, we also have the best customer incentive referral program I've seen any company ever have. Now, we've got the Dubli memberships. Obviously, you got the free membership, you got the premium membership, and the VIP membership. The premium membership is $4.95. The VIP membership is $28.95. And I am a VIP member, and honestly, it pays for itself. It really does. It becomes a wash when you start shopping. Now, if you're not using your online shopping, if you're not online shopping that much, maybe you won't benefit from the VIP, but the premium absolutely is the value you want. You're actually going to be leaving money on the table as a free customer if you're shopping within the Dubli portal. And it's a real easy thing. You basically just shift your shopping habits. Most people like to go to the brick and mortars, or they don't know that they have an option to shop online. If you start turning your shopping online, you're going to basically get paid to shop. But people still like to feel the goods and look at the goods and try on the goods. Well, that Dubli mobile app is going to solve all those issues. Now, I was telling you about how we had the weekly deal, and I mentioned that we're going to have hundreds of weekly deals. Well, right now Dubli does, they have one merchant that they work a deal with that gives even free users, no matter what, 10% cash back on whatever they're purchasing. So as a premium member, you'd be getting 15% back. As a VIP member, you'd be getting 17% cash back. And these are just a few examples. Today I got notification that our merchant of the week is Sears. Well, we've had PetSmart, we've had JCPenney's, 1-800-Flowers, Starbucks, Lowe's, Best Buy. Now I've got a great story for Best Buy. This was right before Christmas. And if you watched the last video, you actually saw that I had made that Best Buy purchase. Well, that Best Buy purchase was, my father came to me and he says, Chris, can you find one of the new iPads somewhere online and purchase it for me? I want to give it to my wife for a Christmas gift. And I said, yeah, absolutely. Well, I remember that we've got Best Buy at 70% cash back because I'm a VIP member. I went into Best Buy, or actually I went through Dubli first. I signed into my account. I went to Best Buy. I hit shop. It transferred me directly to Best Buy. I bought the new $600 iPad that my dad wanted. I got $60 cash back for the month and an additional $42 back because of the 7% that I'll get at the end of the year. I saved $102. I got a $600 iPad for $498. Do you not think that when you bring customers into Dubli and that is the value, the cash back that they're receiving, that they're not going to continue to use Dubli for everything they do? That was amazing to me. Now this is one of the things that I forgot to show everyone in the last video. This is what's called the cash organizer. Now this is a customer cash organizer. This isn't within Dubli.com. When you're signed in, you can go into your cash organizer and it looks just like this. Now this cash organizer is a gentleman named Tom who's a vice president with Dubli. He's from Vancouver, Washington. Well, anyway, you can see that in real time it tracks exactly what you have in your account balance at the time. Well, he had $459.86. You can see that this screenshot was taken on December 3rd. This was before he did his Christmas shopping and a lot of other things. But you can see the transfer now button, the big blue button there. If you were to click just to the left of that, you can see e-wallet, Dubli MasterCard, or bank transfer. You choose where you want to transfer your money. If you want it to go to your e-wallet, which then you can transfer right to your bank, you can do that. Want it to go to your Dubli MasterCard? Great, you can do that also. Now if you look on the right hand side, it shows that he's got $459.86 in his cash organizer. Now it's got the monthly cash back. It shows that he's made $111.91 so far for the year on monthly cash back. He's got $23.70 pending. His annual cash back, he's already earned in the year prior $570. And he's got pending his annual cash back. Now remember, this annual cash back is at 5% or 7% if you're a subscribed member. At the time of this screenshot, he was at $1,895.79. That's unbelievable. That is money he would have left on the table, never got, if he would have just went to the merchants directly and purchased exactly what he was going to purchase anyway. There is so much power in this, it's unbelievable. And when the consumers and the customers start realizing this, explosive growth, viral growth. And what does that benefit? That benefits the Dubli business owner. Now I want to show you how the cash kind of flows into and out of your cash organizer. So if you're a customer, I mentioned the customer referral program. Well, if you're making money through the customer referral, you're a customer and you're inviting your friends, colleagues, whomever, and they come in and they join Dubli. If they subscribe to a package, you're going to make a cash incentive. That cash incentive every month is transferred to your cash organizer. Obviously, all the monthly cash back that you from all your purchases, from all the same merchants you're going to shop at anyway, will go into your account balance right into your cash organizer. Plus, your yearly cash back at the end of the year or the end of your anniversary date that you joined Dubli will all go into your cash organizer. Now, what do you do with it once it's there? Well, you can transfer it to your e-wallet account and then send it to any bank you want. I've done this so many times. It's seamless. It takes about 24 hours, 24 to 48 hours. The money is sitting in my bank. It's unbelievable. You know, this helps pay past due bills. Think about it. You're shopping for all these things anyway, but you're getting money back into your pocket. You can now make your money work for you. Your money goes further each month. You don't run out of money at the end of your month or run out of your month before your money. Or however that goes. I may have messed that up, but that's all right. You can also transfer it to your Dubli debit MasterCard. Now this is exciting. Think about, you did all this shopping. You're basically in essence getting all this cash back. We can call it free money. You can transfer it to your Dubli MasterCard. You can turn around, take that Dubli MasterCard, go back into the Dubli Mall and shop with free money and get cash back from using free money. Now, there's other options too. What if you have a Discover card where you get your 5% cash back for using it shopping? Well, use your Discover card through Dubli, get all your cash back like you normally would with Dubli, get the cash back on your Discover card or your Capital One card, whatever it may be, and then transfer all your cash back onto your Dubli card. Use your Dubli card to pay your Discover bill. There's so much power in this, it's unbelievable. Unbelievable. Now you can take your Dubli MasterCard right down to your local ATM, pull out cash. You can take it to any retail store in your restaurant, go to the local gas station, fill up your car. This is real money, it's your money. You can do with it whatever you choose to do. Now technology is advancing at light speed. We all know that. The majority of us now live through the palm of our hand. We all have smartphones. They're constantly with us. You feel uncomfortable if you don't have it. And everything is geared now towards the smartphones. What these smartphones can do these days, it's basically like carrying your laptop in the palm of your hand. Well, e-commerce on mobile is growing at an incredible clip. I mean, you can obviously read the quotes here where mobile devices accounted for about 11% of total U.S. retail e-commerce sales in 2012. And that's only growing and growing and growing. Dubli is at the forefront of that. with the Dubli mobile app and everything that you're going to be able to do with this, it's going to transcend everything that we thought was possible. We're merging the physical and the virtual into one. It's amazing where we're headed. I mean, you can think about our mobile phones. You know, you can turn on the lights in your house. You can open your garage door. There's going to be, soon most cars will most likely get coded into your smartphone, and that's where you'll start it. You could wake up in the morning, hop in the shower, get out of the shower, and while you're getting ready and getting dressed, you could actually start your car, warm it up, have it ready. Everything is going to be operated through the mobile phone. Your remotes in your house. You can run your TVs, everything. Everything is getting pushed to one device that you hold in your hand that you can do everything with. Now here's an interesting fun thing. Right now, you could go through Dubli, go to Target, buy one of these mobile gift cards that Target has, get cash back on the gift card, it gets downloaded to your smartphone. You can walk into Target, buy whatever you're going to buy. You walk up to the cashier, she scans the barcode on your phone and says, well, thank you, Mr. McPherson. You have $17.27 left on your gift card. I just purchased all my Target stuff for less money than anybody else that's in that store because of the cash back I got from Dubli by buying that gift card through the Dubli portal. This is where it's all headed. It's amazing what we're going to have available at our fingertips very shortly. Now, you're all on this presentation to know exactly how does the business work. And this business idea, it's not just a better idea, it's an incredible idea. I'm extremely excited, and I'm sorry if I'm showing too much excitement, but you need to know the power of Dubli, the business model, and where this is headed. It is fantastic. It is unbelievable. This is going to change lives. You're taking the best of the virtual franchise idea, you're taking the best of social marketing ideas, and you're taking the best of relationship marketing ideas. You're rolling it all into a ball and creating a business out of it. It's absolutely fantastic. It's just a plain better business model. Better business model than anything I've ever seen. I don't know if some of you on this presentation have been part of a network marketing company or not, direct selling, even traditional, it doesn't matter. But for example, on a network marketing company, those companies are so distributor driven, meaning you get into a network marketing company, you have limited products with limited customers. The main focus is go find other distributors. That's where your money's going to come from. Your money's going to come from everyone spending so much money per month, their auto ship, whatever you want to call it, so that they are qualified to get their check from their company. Most of their revenue comes from the distributors buying the products themselves so they can get paid on all the other people they brought in. Dubli is completely the opposite. Dubli is 100% customer focused. Now, the Dubli consumers, the Dubli customers, will always only see Dubli.com. Most customers will never even know that there's a business opportunity behind it. They will have no idea that they are shopping on the portal of their next door neighbor or shopping on a portal of someone that's in Wyoming that owns a Dubli portal. However they ended up on whoever's portal, it is tracked to that portal owner, and that is their customer for life. And it gets much more exciting than that, and I'll explain that here in a little bit. Now, not only as a business associate will you have your customer account, because you're going to be your best customer, and believe me, there's so much value that even if they didn't have the business associate, the business opportunity with us, if I found Dubli, I guarantee you I'd have a Dubli account because of the money it's saving me and my wife. But since there is that opportunity, we also get our own site. We get the DubliNetwork.com site. We have all the tools there, all the tracking tools, everything. This is, like I said, all about customer acquisition. Customer acquisition is the DNA of the business model. Again, it is not about going out and finding other people to sponsor other people, to sponsor other people, to sponsor other people. There's that option with Dubli to do that, but you are not required. You do not have to do that. And I'll get into that a little more here shortly. But as a business Dubli owner, to buy into the business, your startup cost is a one-time $500. One-time $500 to own your own real estate online and mobile. Right now, if $500 is scaring you to death, you're not ready to own a business in Dubli, and you're probably not ready to own a business anywhere that could change your life. This is an absolutely ridiculous low price to own a business within Dubli. With that said, what do you get in your back office when you own your own portal? Well, you get the state-of-the-art marketing tools, you get your business reports, cash management software, all the customer care, all customer support is handled by Dubli Corporate. You will never ever have to deal with any customer complaints, any customer issues, never. Dubli does that all on your behalf. You never have to worry about it. You get customer analysis tools. You can see who's shopping where and how much. You will never actually know the real names of your customers unless you personally brought them in. You'll know. You will only know your customers as a username. Dubli does not want the business associates having personal interaction with any of their customers, because some of your customers, 99% of the customers down the road, you won't even know who they are. You have never met them. You've never seen them. Dubli does not want you interfering with their personal lives. Dubli does everything on your behalf. Dubli markets to the customers, sends out newsletters, sends out weekly specials showing you what are the weekly deals, all the new discounts. It basically keeps the consumers engaged, and Dubli does that all on our part. We also, in the back office, have incredible training tools. If you really wanted to build Dubli, and if you want to go out and actually build an organization, you're more than welcome to. So they have training tools to help you learn how to do that and how to do it more efficiently and more professionally. We've got Dubli TV, where you can see all the latest new videos and other business associates and what's working for them. They put out videos so you can learn from them. It's really incredible that Dubli has taken the opportunity to spend a ton of time to build the tools to train all of its business associates. Most companies rely on distributors to teach their lower distributors to teach their lower distributors. Dubli takes it upon themselves to make sure everyone is working from the same playing field. It's absolutely incredible. Now again, I said to get into Dubli, you buy a 500 Dubli network packages. This is a one-time fee. One-time fee. The only time you'll ever pay it. It's fully commissionable if you bring in other people. You would never ever make a living bringing in other business associates by just having them buy this package with the commissions you're getting. It is all about customer acquisition, their customer base, and the commission overrides you'd get. This is fully pushing this entire system out to the customers. Dubli has figured it out. They realize that it's all about customers. It is not about having the most business associates. It is about having the most customers. And believe me, there's going to be millions and millions and millions and millions of customers at Dubli. Now, the only other fee that you will ever pay with Dubli is starting the first day of your second year in Dubli, you're going to have to pay a $39 a month fee, admin fee. And that's basically for all the marketing they do on your behalf, all the customer service they do, the bandwidth of your portal, the mobile app that is within your portal. They are taking care of everything. So it's a $39 fee. Believe me, a year from now, that $39 is a wash. It's pennies. That is nothing. It's absolutely a wash. I wouldn't even worry about that. Now, Dubli has come up with some other creative ways to help you market. Now, these are all optional, absolutely optional. You do not, and I have to repeat this, you do not, or you're not required to have to purchase any of these. But what Dubli does is they offer some membership packages, and what these are their vouchers. So for example, if I bought the $300 membership package, I'd get 23-month premium membership vouchers. Now what does that mean? Well, if you personally know some people that you want to introduce Dubli to, you can take a little incentive to them and say, hey, I will give you this 3-month voucher. You won't have to pay. You will only have to pay for 9 months for an annual membership fee for the premium package. It's just an extra incentive to get customers in. Now, if you broke down the 23-month at $300, it comes out to $15. Well, that's what you'd be saving them $4.95 a month. So basically what you're doing is you're buying a membership package. It's something to incentivize. And believe me, if you remember me in the last video going through Sears and showing the cash back, or a better example, let's use my Best Buy when I went and bought that iPad for my father. That monthly cash back I got was $60. As a Dubli, if this was one of your customers and you went and you gave them this 3-month premium membership voucher and say they just went to that Best Buy that one time and bought that iPad, got that $60 cash back, you're going to make 25% of that $60 cash back. You just made $15 off of one purchase one time. That just paid for the voucher that you gave them. So this is just an incentivized way that you can get customers engaged. Now, you buy your Dubli portal. Now what's next? Well, there's 3 ways to go out and acquire customers. The direct referrals, which is using those incentive programs to go out and directly get a customer. You can use your own efforts. So that could be your own blog, flyers, business cards, postcards. I mean, it could be anything. You can go down to your local grocery stores and put up a little flyer on their bulletin boards. It doesn't matter. Just talking to people, word of mouth. That's the greatest thing about Dubli, is you're not selling anything. You're sharing an incredible opportunity, an incredible platform for people to save money, for people not to be getting embedded with all these ads and all these spam emails and all that. You're allowing people to have freedom again and showing them a way to save incredible amounts of money on everything that they're going to purchase anyway. You can also get involved in the Dubli ad campaigns. Here's the direct referrals, the 20 or 40 premiums. I kind of jumped ahead of myself explaining that, and this is just kind of reiterating what I just said. Now, here's what happens with the Dubli ad campaigns. And I'm going to use an analogy here. If you went out and bought a Subway franchise, it's going to cost you a lot of money by the time you set up shop, by the time you find employees, before you even sold your first sandwich. But if you're a Subway franchise owner, did you realize that you have to pay a minimum for their national ad campaigns? For all the TV ads, Michael Phelps eating his Subway sandwich and everyone else. You have to pay for that. The minimum for every franchise owner in Subway is $2,500 a month. Now, it's either $2,500 a month or 10% of your gross profits. Whatever's more. So if you're making more money, you're going to be paying 10% of whatever your gross profits. So you are required, without a doubt, to be paying national ad campaign. That's for any franchise, McDonald's, Burger King, no matter what, you're paying for the national ad campaigns. Well, Dubli is about to embark on a national ad campaign that's going to brand the name Dubli. It's going to get eyeballs in front of Dubli. People are going to start realizing, wow, there's a super cool online venture, mobile venture, shopping mall, entertainment platform called Dubli. All because of TV advertising, print advertising, newspaper advertising, radio advertising. Dubli is going to go out on a major advertising blitz. Now, as a Dubli business associate, if you so choose, you can take part in this. What you're doing is it's a $1,000 marketing package. It helps finance the marketing campaigns for Dubli. And with that, you're going to get acquire customers. Right now, if you get in the marketing package campaigns, they're going to make sure you get 200 customers into your portal. Well, if you look at customer acquisition costs, that's $5 per customer. Anyone that owns a traditional business or owns an online business or anything, if you use Google AdWords or if you're using your Yellow Pages or you're using print ads or whatever, you spend so much more money than $5 to acquire a customer. This is unbelievable what Dubli's doing. Now think about this for a minute. There's a lot of people that would love to own their own business, but they absolutely are scared to death to talk to people about a business or to share something with them. With Dubli, someone could actually buy a Dubli portal at $500, come in and buy a few ad campaigns, get 200, 400, 600, however many customers they wanted, and then let the viral growth of those customers bring in more customers into their portal. And they could have a business and they never once had to talk to a single person. It changes the field. All those network marketing companies I was talking about, this doesn't exist. You have to go out and actually put people in front of a presentation or get them on a three-way call or take them to a hotel meeting, whatever it may be, and hope that they're going to see it. But most people are afraid to do that. I think that has something to do with that 97% failure rate. People in their DNA are not good at selling. Very few people are good at selling. Well, first of all, like I mentioned, Dubli is all about sharing. There's so much value, it's something you're going to share. It's just like asking someone, do you have a Facebook account? That's exactly what Dubli is. Now, just kind of look at this as you start bringing in customers. This is where it gets exciting, and it's absolutely pretty amazing. As your customers start to grow, and with the customer referral program, you're going to see your business model, your business book of business, your Dubli portal grow. So, for example, on the left, that's you. You're a business associate with Dubli. Well, you're going to go out and you're going to introduce some friends, family, whomever. You may do some of the ad campaigns through the marketing package with Dubli. Whatever it may be, you're going to start bringing in customers. Well, with that customer referral program and with the value, I mean, unbelievable value, and what is coming very shortly, the value is going to be insane. People are going to start telling everybody they know. Well, they're going to invite them to become a customer with Dubli through the customer referral program, or just sending them a link to Dubli. Well, if it was one of your customers that did that, and they bring in these new customers, those customers go in your book of business. They're in your business portal. They are your customer for life. And as those customers tell other people, and they tell other people, and they tell other people, all those people are your customer. And this can grow unlimited. Viral growth. Because of the value of Dubli. Can you imagine having 10, 20, 100,000 customers in your book of business? Imagine if you just made $1 per month commission off of all those customers. Is that exciting? I think so. And believe me, it's going to be more than $1. Granted, there's going to be people that don't shop for a month or this or that, but when you have that many customers in, you realize that we have merchants that have products that are $10,000. Could you imagine if one of your customers is buying one of those big ticket items and you're making commission off of that? But let's forget that. If you were just making 25 cents, 50 cents, $1 off of all these customers per month, it's changed your life. There will be people, because we are so brand new and the market is so wide open, that will have 1 million people in their book of business, in their Dubli portal, that are personal customers to them. One of the things Michael Hansen, when he started this company, and the reason he created this model, one of his main goals is he wanted to beat Microsoft. Microsoft created 40,000 millionaires. Michael Hansen, the CEO of Dubli, wants to beat that number. And the opportunity is there to make it happen. If you're watching this presentation right now, I can't even explain and reiterate how lucky you are to know about this right now. You could go into any major city in the United States right now and ask 1,000 people if they've heard of Dubli, and I guarantee you 1,000 people say, no, what's Dubli? The market is wide open. Europe has already gained a lot of traction. They are growing like crazy. And they don't even have the huge US mall like we have. Everything that Dubli's doing knows that the North American market is what's going to make this company what it is. And I'm placing you in the perfect position. If you see the value, if you see what I'm seeing, and I hope you do. But anyway, as your customer base just continues to grow and continues to grow and continues to grow and continues to grow, it can be unlimited. You're going to make 25% off of every single one of them for whatever transaction they make on Dubli, no matter what. 25%. There's going to be a day, I guarantee you, Dubli will be selling real estate. They'll be selling vehicles. They'll probably be selling services like insurance. I don't know. I can't promise you that, but where Dubli is heading and some of the things I have heard, whether they're true or not, where Dubli is heading is just going to be mind-boggling. I hope you're starting to see my excitement here. This is absolutely life-changing. All for sharing something with so much value. Now you can also take part in the global market expansion. And that is going out and finding other BAs. One of the biggest things that I absolutely fell in love with Dubli about was that you had the opportunity to come in as a business associate, focus fully on customers, never invite a single person to become a business associate in Dubli, and still make an incredible income. You didn't have to bring in other business associates to open up the compensation plan. Once you're a business associate, you are making 25% off of all your customers no matter what. No matter what. But Dubli also allows you to go out and find other business associates if you want to even expand your book of business. So as they go out and they start building their customer bases, you're going to have the opportunity to make a commission override on every person that you bring in to Dubli as a business associate. You'll make from 2% up to 27.5% override commission on all the volume that their customers generated within their Dubli portal. You're leveraging others. Residual income. People as customers are not going to leave Dubli. This is a sticky business. People see the value, they stay. If there was no value, there would be no business. You have the opportunity to earn off of all your customers and all the customers of all the other business associates that you bring into the business if you so choose to take part in the global market expansion. It's your choice. So what's your next step? Well, you basically got to decide what's your level of interest. I mean, some of you may not see it. Some, in all honesty, are probably looking at this going, no. That is way too good to be true. Well, You know what? There's absolutely nothing I can tell you that's going to change your mind if that's the case. But you can sit here and wait 6 months, wait 1 year, and see where Dubli goes. But because of the value that Dubli has and what they're bringing to the table here very shortly, the growth is going to be phenomenal. There's a window of opportunity. And it doesn't matter what business it is, there's always just a window of opportunity. So if you don't see it, that's fine. But I'm telling you what, at least become a customer. Because you're going to get incredible value. You're going to get paid to shop. You can listen to all your music, all your entertainment, watch streaming movies. Have ad-free email accounts. Store things in the cloud. Use the social hub. Use the mobile app. All these things. Incredible value as a customer. So if you don't see it from the business side, absolutely. Join up as a customer. Watch it grow from a baby to a game changer. To a worldwide brand. It's going to happen. Or you can choose to actually own a Dubli portal and just build a customer base. Don't even worry about bringing in other business associates. And then obviously, you can own your own Dubli portal, build a customer base, and also participate in the market expansion like I'm doing right now. That's why I'm introducing this to you. I want to take this to the full level. Now there are ranks that you can earn through Dubli. You know, you'll go from a team member to a team coordinator to a sales director to a vice president to a senior vice president. And I didn't break that down in this presentation because obviously we've done quite a while already. But that's kind of irrelevant because the whole focus is on customer acquisition. And if you're so into titles and wanting to build an organization because you want to get a title, well, you may miss out on something because there will be people that come into this business, never invite another person to take part in the business, but just focus on customers and make more money than people who came in and started focusing on building an organization because there were no customers within that organization. And since Dubli's compensation plan is geared all towards the customers, not the distributors, not the Dubli business associates, there's no money in trying to build a huge organization if you're not getting customers. Now here is a huge incentive. This is the big golden carrot that Dubli's hanging over every BA's head. Michael Hansen went down to the Cayman Islands, and when the real estate market in the entire world collapsed back in 2008, the largest project on the Cayman Islands was taking place. It was like the $300 million project with a bunch of villas, homes, with a golf course in the middle. Well, they went bankrupt. Well, our CEO and founder of Dubli went down to Cayman Islands and offered them pennies on the dollar, and they sold it to him. And the whole reason he did this was there's 500 lots in this development on the Cayman Islands. And if you qualify and become a vice president within a certain amount of time and have a certain amount of customers and a certain amount of business associates within your organization, or you become a senior vice president, you're going to get a free lot, and possibly even, if you qualify at the highest level, your lot, a 10,000 square foot villa built for you with a Land Rover in the driveway with a briefcase with $250,000 cash sitting on the kitchen table. I have never ever seen a company offer an incentive program that big. You may not want to go after this. You're just excited about getting customers. That's fine. But this incentive is here because there are some big business builders out there that can make this happen. And right now, since you're watching this presentation at this time, you honestly have as much opportunity as anyone else. So that is the presentation. So there's a choice to make. And I know for myself, if I was looking at the $500, I look at that as pennies because of the opportunity that exists with Dubli. And I tell you one thing, You know what's scarier than taking a small risk? If you want to consider this a risk, the scariest part is regret. What ifs? If I only would have. Can you afford to skip this opportunity? Because in 2 years, when Dubli is a global brand, and people are going around, oh, did you Dubli that? When it's being used as a verb like Google is, how would that make you feel? I know for a fact when I was first presented this opportunity, I saw it, I got it. And there was absolutely no way I was going to let a one-time $500 fee keep me from building a business that has the capabilities, the opportunity like it does now. And with me being a customer and actually using it, I'm receiving the value that all the other customers get. I know the customers want this. The next step is up to you. There's nothing I can do. I can't say any more. I can answer questions. If you need anything answered, please go to my site, epiccashback.info. On the Contact Me tab, send me a message if you got a question. I'd love to answer it. I'd hate to think that you missed out on this because you had one question that you didn't get answered. I hope you see the value. This is going to be one incredible journey. One incredible journey. I hope that you're going to be part of it with me. If you come into the Dubli system with me, you're not going to be working for me. You're not going to be working with me. I'm going to be working for you. I want you to succeed. That's as rewarding to me as it is what I'm going to get back in financial returns from this opportunity of Dubli. I hope you guys all enjoyed this presentation. And for all of you that made it all the way through, I commend you. You truly want to change your life. Go to my site, epiccashback.info. Get a hold of me. Or click the proper banner, ad, whatever it is, to go directly to the Dubli Network and get signed up. I look forward to talking to you. Have a wonderful, wonderful day, night, evening, wherever you are in the world. I hope we talk soon. Bye.